Peppa Pig's magical creatures. Peppa and George love magical creatures. They enjoy listening to stories and imagining them. When Grandpa Pig reads them a magical story, they can't wait to hear more. Magical creatures are so much fun, says Peppa excitedly. Please, could you read another story? Of course, says Grandpa Pig, smiling. Fairies are from magical lands far away. Peppa and her friends love dressing up in their fairy wings. When they wave their wands, the magic begins. Friends are amazing, Mommy, cries Peppa. They spread magic everywhere. Yes, agrees Mommy Pig. The fairy friends giggle, hee hee. Dragons can fly high up in the clouds. They love going on magical adventures. Peppa and George pretend to hop on their dragons ready to explore. Then, with a loud roar, up, up, and away they soar. Look at how high we're flying, cries Peppa. Yes, says Daddy Pig, closing his eyes and holding on tight. Dragon, roar, cheers George, zooming across the sky. Mermaids swim around in magical ocean worlds. They love playing in the colorful coral. Peppa the mermaid has lots of mermaid friends. Together they swish their imaginary shiny tails. Their underwater fun never ends. Treasure! Cries Susie Sheep, spotting something sparkly on the sand. It's chocolate, says Peppa, biting into a coin. Narwhals live under the water. They love to swim around and dive down deep. Peppa loves their swirly, whirly horns. She watches them swim and play. They are the unicorns of the sea. Found you, Mrs. Narwhal, cries Peppa. Found you too, Miss Rabbit. Hello, Peppa, says Miss Rabbit. Aren't narwhals such magical creatures? Yes, cheers Peppa. Dinosaurs were real creatures from a long time ago. There were big ones, small ones, and even really fast ones. George loved searching for fossils and looking at bones. Dinosaur! Grrr, growls George. George, says Peppa, which dinosaur is your favorite? George looks at Mr. Dinosaur. Dinosaur, he says. Funny George, says Peppa. Sea monsters can be tricky to spot. Some are long and wavy and like to hide. Not everyone has been lucky enough to meet one, but sometimes they pop up to say hello, and everyone gets wet. Splash! Peppa and George giggle, hee hee. Sea monsters make the best muddy puddles, cries Peppa. Yes, they do, agrees Daddy Pig, jumping up and down. Peppa's favorite magical creature is her unicorn. Unicorns make fantastic friends. Peppa loves her unicorn's rainbow tail and silky hair. When Peppa rides her imaginary unicorn, she cheers and magic fills the air. Peppa loves magical creatures. Everyone loves magical creatures.